Hundreds of South Korean workers are on a charter flight heading back to their home country. They were among the 475 people immigration authorities detained a week ago at a Hyundai factory near Savannah.
11 Alive Joe Ripley spoke with the attorneys for some of those impacted, who says that this raid never should have happened.
With takeoff comes tension. 1 week ago, around 475 workers were detained by Immigration and Customs Enforcement agents at a Hyundai LG battery factory construction site near Savannah.
They were supposed to be there, and they were legally there, and they never, ever should have been detained.
Immigration attorney Charles Cook represents several of the workers he says were engineers and technicians authorized to work in the United States. He says the workers spent days in Folkestone Detention Center. More than 300 South Koreans were among those detained and are now heading home as the South Korean government worked with the Trump administration on a resolution.
The fact that I shackled engineers, technicians, who were literally doing nothing wrong, I think that's what got the ire up of the Korean government here.
I think that there's probably some processing issues.
Georgia GOP First Vice Chair Sally Grubbs does not believe ICE made a mistake. She says the raid signals a bigger emphasis on following immigration law.
I think it's very important for people to understand the immigration rules and the processes that they need to use, and to have a good understanding with foreign governments who are bringing workers into our country to work.
Unfortunate circumstances, especially because it's putting a rift and concerns and divides among communities.
James Wu with Asian Americans Advancing Justice Atlanta says the Korean community, even in the metro, fears raids could ramp up and instill even more uncertainty.
There's been halting of the constructions, economical impacts, families being torn apart. It just shouldn't have happened in the first place.
Joe Ripley, 11 Alive News.
Now, earlier today, Hyundai CEO said the raid would likely delay plant construction for at least 2 to 3 months.